So here I'm going to do a very simple delivery mission. I'm currently on ArcCorp in Area 18 and I'm dressed in my civvies. So the first thing to do would be to get myself ready for space flight. So we go into our mobiGlas and then to our equipment manager and wait for this to load up my picture, which I suspect may take some while, possibly even not going to load. So I might try this again in a moment. What we can do is go and find the transport hub and get myself over to the space port, and that should then start quietening down a little bit. Now, I don't know ArcCorp particularly well, so I'm going to have to find out how to get out of here and get to the spaceport. I'm sure I'm down here somewhere. Need to get the elevator down to the floor, but okay, let's go and get down to the lobby and go outside. Make sure that actually did select, and yes it did. There we go. So there we go, this is the outside of Area 18. Give a quick pan around. Now, I've got to try and find the spaceport, the metro line to take me to the spaceport, and I can't remember where it is from here, but we'll just wander through into ArcCorp Plaza, which is this way. Well there's the metro line just coming in, so it's got to be that way somewhere. Okay, so maybe if we go this way we'll be able to see where it goes. Or not. It must be this way somewhere. No. Okay. Let's go back this way, shall we? Go the way I was going in the first place. Now when I play these games I do tend to try and walk places rather than run. You normally see players running around everywhere, but I kind of like to walk and take a little bit of notice of what's about. I actually enjoy looking at the scenery. Right. There doesn't seem to be any way over that way, so keep going over here. I find it's quite easy to get lost in these areas. They are relatively large, and specifically ArcCorp I haven't been too much at all. the last mission I flew. Oh, what's that? Let's have a look. There we go, City Flight Transit. So that's where I need to go. Yeah, the last time I played, I had a mission that brought me here. And then when you log out, when you log back in, you log in one of the residential areas. So it's a case of learning your area. So convention centre, no. Spaceport, that's where we want to go. I'll wander over here and catch a tram to the spaceport. And then hopefully I can reclaim my ship. There we go. And there's some timing. Just run just to make sure I get there. Wait for the doors to open and we're in. And those people waiting for the tram are not getting on. So it looks like I get the whole place to myself. And I didn't realise it was a hover car, because the one on one of the other planets is an actual monorail. And there we go. Next stop, Riker Memorial Spaceport.
Now arriving. Tram now leaving the station.
Oh.
Stand clear of the doors.
There we go.
Tram now leaving the station.
So now what I need to do is find the ship reclamation terminal. Which I assume is going to be this way. There's normally a security customs kind of area you should go through. There we go, customs. What's that up there? Nope. So hopefully somewhere up here are the ship terminals. There we go. And yeah.
Obey all security and customs personnel at all times. Their job.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
So we are in Hangar 1. Okay. And so which way are the hangars? The VIP lounge.
Want your company to be in good company? Our corp's unique
Elevators.
vertically integrated corporate parks offer
This
amenities
way.
such as resource sharing and
There we go,
logistical
hangar
care for our
elevators this
rental
way.
homes.
So
Inquire today
What I need to do before I can get in the elevator is get dressed. So I'm gonna have to do it right in the middle of the walkways. Let's see if this will load up now, shall we? There we go. So we need to put on my
For the
undersuit.
latest travel information, be sure to check the departure and arrival boards.
Oh, it's done everything for me.
conveniently located throughout
Okay.
the spaceport.
Just by putting on the undersuit puts on all of my armour. So this is me in my non-civvies. And now we need to go to Hangar Bay 1.
Visiting ArcCorp, Stanton's capital of commerce. Whatever
The
your
hangars are this way.
transaction, we wish
There we
you a
go.
beneficial and prosperous stay.
Jump into the elevator and go to Hangar Bay 1.
Please be aware that while in the Stanton system and on ArcCorp, all UEE common laws are still in effect.
There's the elevator. Is it coming straight through my head? Good. Hangar 1. And there's my ship, the Freelancer. So what I need to do is, once I've fired the ship up, I need to get them to open these doors for me so I can take off, which took me a very long time to work that out. And I spent quite a few minutes on my first flight just lifting up and down and crashing into walls, until somebody told me you actually have to request launch clearance to be able to take off. So now the Freelancer does have a door on the side, but I have had trouble with that glitching out, so I find it easy just to come into the hangar bay. Close the door behind you. Yeah, I find it easier to come into the hangar bay and just walk through your ship. And into the pilot seat. Okay, we need to fire everything up, so let's get her flight ready. That fires up all of the engines and everything. So what I need to do now is request a launching clearance. So we can go down to comms here and request launching.
You are clear to launch.
Oh, okay. We're coming out the front. That's different. That's not what I was used to. So let's just take off and wait for the doors to open. And once the doors are open, we should be able to just take off. There we go, launching straight out of there. Bring up the landing gear. And straighten up a little bit. There we go. Just drop the So while we're leaving the planet, just have a quick look. There we go. That's leaving ArcCorp. So while we're leaving the planet, what we can do now is try and find a delivery mission, which you do from your mobiGlas on the contracts. Down here, we'll just do a nice simple one, I think. Let's try and find a not too expensive one. The expensive ones just tend to get shot at and involve quite a lot of jumps and stuff, so let's go for a cheap one. Yeah, go on, we'll try that one. So going from the R&R base on CRU L1 over to the Shibin mining facility. So let's accept that one, which now gives us some little HUD markers. So if I just stop, so I'm now just hovering in space. I'm not going to crash into any planets. And we'll just lift up and get the pickup marker in sight and set the quantum drive up so it picks up that marker. We're all calibrated. Well, we were. And we'll just set up into quantum drive. So we've just left the atmosphere now, so now we can calibrate for the next jump. Hey! So it looks like we got pulled out. Obviously somebody's after us. No idea why. But luckily we managed to jump out of the way there. I don't know why I was attacked. Normally they attack once you've picked up the cargo, if you're going to get attacked. I've no idea why somebody had a go at me then. I have no criminal record, so it wasn't a bounty or anything. Now these jumps can take quite a long time. I've got 52 million kilometres to go. So I may speed this up just a little bit. But she does look pretty when we're in quantum drive. And the beauty of this is, while I'm in quantum drive, I can get up out of my ship, out of my seat, and go and wander around my ship. I have a docking port just there that I can open. And we can see the quantum tunnel thing there. But you can also... Haven't tried this when I've got any actual cargo in the ship, but you can get close enough, you can open the door, which I'm not sure is the most intelligent thing you can do, and I'm hoping I can get close enough to close it without falling out the back. There we go. And there's also the turret, but I've had trouble with the turret glitching out and not allowing me in and out of it, so I'm not going to go in there. Not today. back into the pilot seat. Oh, again, here we go. Am I being...
Travel complete.
Oh, complete. Okay. Not sure what I did there, but must be a multi-leg journey or something. To be fair, I am using just the targets on the screen outside the viewport of the ship. I can do it through the Mobi-Glass and select that direct. Which probably would give me a better run. Let's try this again. Oh, we're obstructed. Okay. Is that because of the asteroid belts, possibly? It probably is. I'm going to have to navigate this asteroid belt. To see where I am, if there's an easier way of jumping around it. I'm here. It's not letting me. Let me set a route there. No, what about over here? Yeah, so that's obstructed. It's not letting me do the view. So maybe if I go to Delamar, will it let me do that? Yes. So we're going to jump around the asteroid belts here and see if that can get me there without, because travelling in sort of normal space takes a long time to get anywhere. You can't go from planet to planet, but just getting through this asteroid field will take ages. So we're now looking on my screen for a little blue triangle, which is over here. There it is. And then we can spool our quantum drive to Dalamar, and that'll avoid this asteroid belt.
Quantum travel engaged.
I seem to have an alarm going somewhere, and I've no idea why. What that means. Lots of red buttons and stuff. Am I running low on fuel or energy or something? I don't really know. Yeah, I've no real idea what any of that means. I'm beginning to wonder if that alarm means I'm running low on fuel. I know my hydrogen fuel is quite low, but then that does tend to regenerate itself, I think. But my quantum drive fuel, I haven't refueled in ages because I've been doing sort of short distance hop deliveries. But this one, I'm going quite a distance, so I'm hoping I'm not going to run out of fuel, because that would be embarrassing. It'd be handy to know which alarm it was. I might be able to turn it off, because it's quite annoying. See what happens when we drop out of the quantum drive, it might tell me. Which we should be doing any second now. There we go.
Travel complete.
Oh, so there we go. Quantum travel fuel is low. So let's stop. Once this has cooled down. Right. Let's just cut my engines. Have a little look on the map, see if there are any stations where we are. We're at Dalamar, so hopefully, yeah, we are quite low, 352. Hopefully there's a space station here I can land at and fuel up. I should have done it before we left ArcCorp. Let's have a look. I don't know. Well, it's not looking likely on Dalamar. These are all mining things, so it doesn't look like it, so let's see what else is around. Can I get to... Not knowing where all of the stations are. I know there's one in Crusader. I'm kind of hoping I've got the fuel to get to there and fuel up fully. Let's try Port Olisar. See if I have enough fuel. Just so I can get to Port Olisar and fill up to do the jump back to where I needed to go in the first place. So this is taking a lot longer than it should, but that's just because of a lack of preparation on my part. So let's go over here and jump to Crusader and then to Port Olisar.
Quantum travel engaged.
Cancelled rather than right. Oh, they're red. I wonder if I can shoot them. Okay, let's I might get a bounty for this. I've never actually shot anything yet, but come on, let's see what we can do, shall we? I'm assuming the little blue dot that's dotting around is where I need to shoot to hit them. Yep, there we go. Oh, he just flew straight into me.
Air shield under attack.
Unbelievable. And now I'm getting shot at. Where is he? Where is he? Has he gone? Where is he? Oh, there he is. His shields are down. He's struggling. Engines are gone.
Target destroyed.
And we just killed a pirate. There we go. That was not what I had planned, but hey ho. Now we can fly back to Crusader. And looks like I've had some damage from the collisions, but hey ho.
Quantum travel engaged.
Back to Crusader and then head round to Port Olisar. Hopefully, I'm assuming it's still got the navigation points memorised with the little blue dot down here, which I'm assuming is going to be Port Olisar. Yes, it is. There we go. And that is my first ever kill.
Quantum travel engaged.
And there we are at Port Olisar.
Travel complete.
Now, if we look at the just sit still for a minute. If we look on the top left of my screen, I've got my ship, and you can see there's a red mark on my just left of the centre. That's one of my guns. So I suspect I've taken some damage on my gun. Now I don't know how well that shows up. Ooh, lens flare. That's not showing any damage there, is it? Oh, those struts normally rotate. Right, I think we're close enough, so let's request a docking bay. And it's not letting me do it through the ship, so we'll do it through the mobiGlas.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Now we wait for our little blue spanner, which shows us where we're supposed to land. There we go. We'll bring her around for a landing. Lower the landing gear.
Landing gear down.
Bring the speed down just a touch. Yeah. Keep heading for the blue square, and once you get close enough, there's an auto land function. Once you get inside these blue areas like this,
Front collision.
you can press and hold the N key, and that will automatically land you. And all I really want to do here is just refuel and potentially repair my ship. So let's go back to the
Landing
screen,
complete. Have a pleasant stay.
bring up my Mobiglass again and go to my, I think it's the, there we are, vehicle maintenance services. Ooh, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Why will it not let me refuel? Whilst that Port Olisar. Let's leave the seat. And try that. Oh dear. Well, I'm parked up at a pad, and I'm in a starport that offers that service. So and that won't let me sit in the chair again. There we go.
Flare armed. Contact proceed.
So we'll try that one more time and see if I can refuel now. There we go. Okay. It was just having a moment. So we'll restock my weapons. We'll do everything in fact. And hopefully that should give me the fuel to do the actual delivery mission. Give it a few seconds. Just want to check. I took a mission before I logged out last time, and I just wanted to see. Yeah, no, it doesn't hold missions from login to login, so the kill that I just got then didn't count towards a mission that I'd just done. But let's just check, make sure we have actually fueled up. Yes, we have. Right. So we can just launch again. There we go. So we can just launch.
Launch sequence complete.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Landing gear up.
Now we can go and try and do what we wanted to do in the first place. There we go. We'll go back to this. Where's that? Not calibrating. Because it's not a fixed point. Okay. I'll do it through the Mobiglass. There we go. Over here. And we need to pick up from here. There we go. Plenty of fuel to do that jump. Now we're calibrating. And away we go.
Quantum travel engaged.
Now I think I said, oh. What's going on? Sometimes these quantum jumps are very strange on how they...
Attention. I have been authorized to scan your vehicle for pickup.
Oops. Now, this has been quite an eventful jump. I'm going to get a crime stat for that, a crime status, because it asked me to halt for scanning, but I was already in the process of doing the quantum jump, so I just fled from the law, which now means that I'm going to struggle to do any missions because I'm now a wanted criminal. Now these tend to sort of disappear over time, but it's quite a lot of time, and you do find now that landing on stations are quite difficult. So I suspect I'm not going to be able to complete this very simple delivery mission, which has turned out to be not a very simple delivery mission. I could find myself getting killed in a moment.
Travel complete.
Okay, here we go. We are now at the right system. I just need to find the landing part, landing station. That's the word I'm trying to think of. Is it going to let me spool a bit closer? Yes, it is. Which will save me some time. Generally, it jumps you into about 20 kilometers. Yeah, it's really struggling rendering all of the asteroids. It will catch up. At least I hope it will, unless it's crashed. Oh, there we go.
Complete.
Right, so there's a good chance I'm going to die sometime soon. Although having said that, my crime stat seems to have disappeared. They normally show up in the top right hand corner. And that seems to have disappeared, so hopefully it didn't get a chance to tag me as I jumped away. That would be handy. They only get a certain amount of time to perform these delivery missions. This morning I had 4 in a list, and I did the pickups for the first 2, and then the other 2 completely disappeared, so I think it had expired. But I can't seem to see anywhere that tells me how much time I've got left to do those missions. But we'll just keep flying in at the moment and see what happens. So you can look around. Well, I say, as much as I love this ship, its visibility is not wonderful. Especially when you're flying on a planet, you can't always see where you're supposed to be landing. Which is when the external view becomes quite helpful. So we'll just get higher up, because the landing pads are generally on that circular bit at the top. Over there somewhere. And we'll get within just under 10k. There we go. Right. Lower my maximum speed down, come to a stop and ask for landing permission. Is it going to let me do it on here this time? Yes. There we go.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Now we'll look for our little spanner again, which I can't see. Where are we? Normally a spanner or a little blue triangle on your head, and I can't see any of them unless it hasn't actually assigned me one yet. Just going to fly around the ship, fly around the station, see if one presents itself. Closer, see if that. Oh, there we go. There we go. Drop the speed down. lights on, I think. We can see what we're looking at. At least I think I've put the lights on. There doesn't seem to be a HUD icon to know that you've put your exterior lights on. Right, we'll just nip ourselves under here. I think we're inside the blue square now, but a bit too high.
Front collision.
Yeah. We'll be fine. Am I inside enough? Why are you not letting me land? Because my landing gear isn't down. There we go.
Landing gear down. Auto land
There we go.
on. Landing successful.
Now, as per usual, I've forgotten to check what landing bay I'm in,
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
which I always do. Concentrate so much on lining up and getting in that I keep forgetting to look at what actual landing pad I've landed on. Which means when I come back to the ship, having collected the package, I've totally forgotten where I am, and I have to go through all of the landing pads on the elevator to find myself. Now on Port Olisar, it does tell you what landing bay you're on. There's some little placards on the side, but here, with it not being quite as high-tech a station, they haven't bothered to put signage up. So, not that I can see anyway, no, so I'm just gonna have to guess. One day I will remember and pay a bit more attention. Nothing here that says anything, so no. But fortunately there's not too many pads, so I'm either on 1, 2, 3 or 4. Oh, that's not rezzed. Ooh. Wow. That was close. I'm not sure if it hasn't rezzed properly, whether you fall through. But I don't want to risk that. Let's try that again. No. Oh dear. Oh no. It's not loading. Oh wow. Let's try going up a level and back down one, shall we? See what happens. Because that didn't look particularly good, did it? Well, that's kind of rezzed, I think. let's go back down to the lobby. See what's happened. Now I'm sure I said this was going to be a simple delivery mission, but oh dear. Oh. I think I might be stuck. Because... Okay. Let's see what happens, shall we? Oh. I am now doing an EVA. I am... Oh, and there's the elevator. Okay. I kind of want to be down there, I think. And I wonder if I can open the elevator from here. I may have just properly... Oh, blimey. That's not looking good. I can't go anywhere. Help. I can't turn. I can't move. Oh dear. So, yeah, I appear to be stuck in the middle of nowhere. I can't actually move anywhere. I'm trying to control my movement and I'm not going anywhere. The floor hasn't loaded. And I'm just floating in the depths of space. And I suspect if I look here, my oxygen isn't... Yep, there we go. Is it running out? I don't know. But I am definitely stuck. And I can't even get back to the elevator. So on balance, I don't think I should have walked out, but so now my ship's stuck up there somewhere. I can't get to it. I can't go anywhere or do anything. So I am going to have to quit there and hope I can recover my ship when I re-log in.